We are officially on day 13 of my stress and anxiety management during my master's capstone. And I am still in a really great mood from yesterday. So, as I mentioned yesterday, I met with my professor and it went really, really well. She was just giving me a lot of compliments about my writing and how I'm doing so far and how I've progressed since the beginning. And of course, who doesn't love hearing praise, right? And she gave a lot of great advice. And then we put it onto something we call SharePoint. Um, but it's pretty much Google Docs. Okay, so now she can see me doing live updates, and when she goes to edit it, it obviously will be live for me too. And another thing she gave us access to is something called Turn It In. Turn It In. Every student should know about this, even honestly, even in high school, college. It's really helpful. Maybe even people who write blogs. I know we get it with the school, so I'm not sure if it's free or you have to pay for it. But what you do is you submit your paper and then it lets you know if you're plagiarizing. Okay, so that's really awesome. Because I know that each professor at my university, they use Turnitin, and I think, and I might be making this up, but it's supposed to be like 20% is the highest it can be. So if your paper comes back that it's over 20% plagiarized, um, which I guess could simply even mean like if you don't cite it correctly. Not really sure how detailed. Anyway, so I'm going to be starting to submit it through Turnitin to see how I'm doing. So that's great because that's something I'm always very conscious of. I do not want to plagiarize. But sometimes when I'm reading these studies, I'm like, well, the author said it best. This is literally the best way to say it. There's no way that I can change this sentence to articulate how perfectly the author articulated it. So I'm working with my professor on that. And my accountability partner, the other girl in the class with me, we're going to do a session together just on APA, going through our papers together, just looking for help with APA to make sure that we are citing everything correctly. It's just so important that we do that, especially because I plan on publishing this paper and using it when I start doing more public speaking. Okay, so I'm really excited, and let me think. I'm just continuing with my journaling and with yoga and meditation. Today, I haven't worked on the paper. I don't plan on doing that again until tomorrow. So I usually, a lot of my assignments are due on Mondays. So I really like to take Tuesday as my rest day because I usually work on the papers all weekend, work on it on Monday, and then Tuesday is my break day. I was going to take a bath, but actually my neighbor's off work, so I'm going to be hanging out with her tonight and really just staying low key. The coronavirus is seriously making people act crazy, and the news is like crazy too. I don't really know what's just like gossip and what's the truth, like a hard fact. So I'm not reading it. Same reason I'm off social media, because I don't want to hear the hubbub. Like, I think that's the phrase. I just don't care. Okay. I just don't care. Tell me when we have facts and a solution. Okay. So yeah, I am doing great. I'm doing great with this project. I'm really excited. We set great deadlines, achievable deadlines. So I'm really excited about that. And I'll be checking in tomorrow. So recapping, journaling, meditation, and yoga. Those will just be the staples of this self-care technique. And things such as EFT, body scans, visualization, deep breathing, those are added in. I can't say I do those every day, but I'm using them as needed. So for example, deep breathing or a body scan is super effective in a time like this. So what I've been catching myself doing is my leg has been twitching. So I'll just be sitting there hanging out and it'll be, is it twitching? I don't know. Like moving back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, like I'm all nervous. So then I will do a quick body scan, close my eyes, center myself, and check in. Where am I? Check in head to toe. So how is my head feeling? How's my forehead? How's my back of my head? How are my ears? How's my neck? Another place people like to, so you can do it that way and just say, how's my shoulders and how's my chest doing, and go down. Or you can break down the head even further, spend even more time. So how do the outside of my ears feel? What's going on the inside of my ears? How is my lips? Are my lips dry? Do I have any cuts on them? Or is there chapstick on them? How does my nose feel? Do I have a cold? Am I stuffy? Or how are my eyes? Do they feel swollen? Do they feel awake? All of these things, you can really break it down. Yeah, this is a good time to be doing that. So be mindful of your body scans, especially when you see your body is having a reaction like mine was with the constant tapping. I hope I'm using the right words to describe that so that it's not confusing. All right. Well, have a great day. And oh my gosh, so tomorrow will be day 14, which means officially 2 weeks. That'll be exciting. All right. Well, be safe. Stay indoors if you can. Read a lot of books. Educate yourself in this time, okay? And maybe look into online schools. All right, bye.